is your EOC review. Matches the review that's on the website. Number 1 says that if I have 7e to the 4th minus e to the 4th plus 5e minus 1, I need to subtract the 2. First thing I'm going to do is distribute this negative sign. Now I will combine like terms. So 7e to the 4th minus e to the 4th is 6e to the 4th. Negative e minus 5e is negative 6e, and then I'm going to drop the 1 and call it done. That's it, pretty much. Distribute the negative, combine like term. I've got 5e to the 3rd for number 2 minus e plus e to the 3rd plus 4e minus 4. Okay, I've got nothing to do here except for combine like terms, right? So 5e to the 3rd plus 1e to the 3rd is 6e to the 3rd. Now I'm going to combine, so I'll combine to those. Now I'm going to combine these. I got negative e plus 4e, which is going to be positive 3e. Drop the negative 4 and call it done. All right, number 3.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay,
So,
yeah, I know. So like on number 4.
yes, gosh, why are you making fun of my handwriting? Your handwriting is just kidding, your handwriting looks smart. Hey, this looks like multiplication, so I've got to distribute this 3a to the 5th, b to the 5th to each of these terms. So the first thing I'm going to do is multiply here. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15, and a to the 5th times a to the 6th. Remember, we're going to add those exponents when we're multiplying. Terms that have the same base. We're gonna do the b to the 5th times the b to the 5th, which is gonna be b to the 10th. Now I gotta multiply it times this.
I have a question.
Yes.
How did you? Never mind. Did you just add the exponents?
That is exactly correct. Oh, well.
Why is it always direct from
Because Hunter's a dumb magnet. I don't know about that. 12. A to the 5th times a to the 4th is a to the 9th. B to the 5th times b to the 4th is b to the 9th, and we have done it.
No.
Yep. Hey, number 4 says p minus 2 squared, which is the same thing as p minus 2 times p minus 2.
Almost.
Sure.
First weeks we were in here.
I'm too stressed out to get you.
That's what's probably going to be.
I forgot.
Looks like it just turns you around.
Okay, as your hobby.
Okay, wait a second. P times p is p squared. P times negative 2 is negative 2p. Negative 2 times p is negative 2p. Negative 2 times negative 2 is 4. So that's p squared minus 4p when I combine like terms. Plus 4. Oh my gosh, no one was looking.
It'll let you get
Did
it.
you get it?
Yes.
Oh my, I'm just like,
Keeps hitting my hand.
I hate it. I like 6.
You just like to drink.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever you break them apart, you pretty much just foil, right?
Yeah, you're foiling. That's it. Yup. Wait, this is 5.
Yeah, yeah, and I literally got yeah.
All right. Again, we need to distribute. So the first thing I'm going to do is multiply the 5x times everything in my other set of parentheses. 5x times x cubed is 5x to the 4th. 5x times negative 5x is negative 25x squared. 5x times positive 2 is positive 10x. And now it's time to get over to that 3. Negative 3 times x cubed is negative 3x cubed. Negative 3 times negative 5x, I got a negative times a negative, which is a positive 15x. And negative 3 times positive 2 is negative 6. Boom. Bam. Right? Because there are no other x to the 4th terms, I'm going to drop it down. Let's look for x to the 3rd terms. Are there any x to the 3rd terms other than negative 3x cubed? No, there are not. So, negative 3x cubed is going to drop down. Are there any other x squared terms besides negative 25x squared? No, there are not. So, negative 25x squared will drop. 10x plus 15x is?
Negative 5x.
25x. They're both positive.
Oh, oof.
And I'll drop the 6. You're alright. You can get a semi-wrapped mystery dump on for time.
I feel like someone like saw it and then was just like, oh no, I don't want this one, then give it back.
Maybe they tasted it. Why is it sticky?
Oh, it's pina colada, okay.
Ooh, do you like pina colada?
That's alright. I don't like the coconut
I
one.
like getting on the rain. Hey. Ooh, number 6 is division. And I can use synthetic division, but that's not all I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to use both here, both. I'm going to use both methods. I'm going to use synthetic division and polynomial long division, just in case. Okay? So, remember, I can do both with this one, but what if that was an x squared? Then I would not be allowed to do polynomial. Well, I'm sorry, I would not be able to do synthetic division. I would only have to be able to do polynomial long division because the rule is, in order to do synthetic division, the coefficient of x must be 1 and the power of x. The degree of x must also be 1. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and go long division on this one first. So we've got, we're going to divide 3x squared minus 15x plus 6. We're going to divide that by x minus 3. Here we go. Hey, what do I need to multiply x by to get to 3x squared? 3x, right? Or I would just divide 3x squared by x. 3x times x is 3x squared, and that's what we need, right? We need those two to match up. And then, so we multiplied that one. We're also then going to multiply that one, right? Negative 3 times 3x is negative 9x. Now I'm going to change the sign of each of these terms and then add. So 3x squared plus 3 minus 3x squared is 0. Negative 15x plus 9x is negative 6x. Drop the 6. There we go.
That doesn't look good. That looks like a weird old English letter.
Okay, now I'm looking at the lines, so,
That's actually a Klingon letter to me.
Oh, I thought it was a thorn. Oh, I remember this. Wait, I thought that was the old English letter thorn. Meal.
Okay. All right. Hey, what do I need to multiply x by to get negative 6x? Or, what is negative 6x divided by x? Negative 6, right? Negative 6 times x is negative 6x, and negative 6 times 3 is positive 18. And then I'm going to change the sign of each of these things and add them together. These two, if I add negative 6x plus 6x, that's 0. 6 minus 18 is 12. So my answer is 3x minus 6. And the way we write this remainder is minus 12 over my divisor, which is...
Can we do more problems?
Hey, we're going to do the synthetic division problem now.
Wait. Mr. Jordan.
What?
So how do you go, like, it's like, you do a multiplier on I got like,
Okay, so if... let me just write the setup for this real quick, and then I'll go over that. So, I'm going to write the coefficients of each of these things. And remember, if we were missing that negative 15x, we would have to put a 0 there instead of that negative 15, right? Remember, they always have to be placeholders. I'm going to drop the 3, and I'll answer your question as soon as we do this problem. 3 times 3 is 9. Negative 15 plus 9 is negative 6. 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. And 6 plus negative 18 is negative 12. There's my remainder. So this is 3x. This is minus 6. Our remainder is negative 12 over x minus 3. Okay, so the rule for doing synthetic, right? This coefficient has got to be 1. This exponent has got to be 1. So if it's in the form x minus a or x plus a, you can do it, right? Where a is any number, then you can do synthetic division, okay? If it says x squared plus a, you cannot. If it says 2x plus some number a, you can't do it, right? It has to be in the form x plus or minus just some number. We could possibly do a little more practice. All right, 7. Okay, number 7. Ooh, and by the way, we've worked our way from topic A to topic B. Are you guys hecka excited right now? We have 4 topics and module 4. All right. All right. Well, you know what we're doing? Good. We made our way into topic B, and that is purely exciting. Ready? Let's go.
Let's begin topic B.
Hey, let's find the zeros of h of x equals x squared minus 29x plus 100. First thing, what they're asking me to do is to solve this equation for x. When I'm being asked to solve such an equation for x, the first thing I do is I look and I say, hey, are there any common factors? The answer is no. Since the answer is no, what am I going to do? I'm going to see if the darn thing's factorable. In other words, are there 2 numbers such that if I multiply them I get 100, but if I add them I get negative 29? Whoops. How about negative 25 and negative 4? Yup.
But you can also use the quadratic for this, right?
Are you done with it?
Yeah. That's what I thought at first, and then I was like,
Yeah, because
trying to figure out.
I think of factors of 100. The ones that clearly come to mind are 25, 25, and 4.
it is.
That's how I get it. So the answer is x equals 25 and x equals 4. 25, they're the zeros, right? The number of values of x for which they make that equation true. In other words, they make each one of those expressions.
Wait, so how would you do this using the quadratic formula?
Oh my gosh, please don't do that. You will be at this EOC all day. Don't do it. If we need to do some work, we can. Your finals on Tuesdays. There's no way.
What? I don't know.
Yes, the final schedule. I will project it for you at the end of class if you like.
Yes, please.
Okay.
What time do we leave?
We're gonna get through topic B. Okay. 8. Let's find the zeros of the equation 48x minus 96 equals 6x squared. All right. So first thing I want to do is I want to have one side. I want to set it equal to 0. In other words, I need 0 on one side, everything else on the other side. I would rather not move my x squared because I don't want it to be negative because it's going to make me have to do an extra step. So what I do is I move everything else onto the side where my x squared term is. So if I subtract 48 from both sides, I have negative 48x here. If I have the negative 96 and I add that to both sides, I wind up with a positive 96 here. Now remember, the first thing that I was going to ask is, do each of these have a common factor?
Yeah, 2.
2 for sure. There's a big one.
3.
Bigger.
6.
Yes.
Ken just said, Victor Dorman, Ken just said 6.
Tiny.
He's being literally attacked.
Oh my god.
It's the worst now.
Please don't burn the
Okay, so they're all divisible by 6, so let's go ahead and divide it by 6.
I know, so you're basically just trying to find factors of 96.
Not yet. Not yet. See, before we get started doing that, we have
Wait a second. That looks like Dang.
yeah.
Are you just trying to get x squared minus 1?
No, right now, all I'm trying to do is simplify this thing a little bit.
Oh.
I'm trying to get it ready to factor.
So you can. So when we got class and we're doing the same thing, you're just sitting on each other.
Yeah.
Okay. So why? How did you get 6? What did you do?
I saw that the greatest common factor of this is 6. Each one of these have a common factor of 6. Now, what I need to do is think to myself, hey, are there two numbers such that if I multiply them, I get 16, and if I add them, I get negative 8?
4.
That would be negative 4 and negative 4.
Are you like
Are you serious? It's the morning.
Yeah.
What flavor is it? You just want to solve the mystery.
You got to sit over there.
I love my daughter.
So funny.
So that means my answer is x equals 4. Number 9. I'm going to factor.
Yeah, just grab us and shove button.
The grandma?
My grandma met my grandpa at 17, and like we provided for her her entire life. She's never had to work a day ever.
So we gotta factor this. First of all, I got an equation that tells me that a squared minus b squared is a minus b times a plus b. This is called difference of squares. So what I gotta do is express this as a square, and then I'll express this That's a square as well. Oh, he is next door. You got it. Alright, so, then A is this, and B is that, right? So then I'm going to write this as 5h minus 7y squared times 5h plus 7y squared.
Wait. So that first one's A and that one's B.
Yes.
Okay. Is A.
And then I'm plugging it into this formula over there.
Okay.
That's it, we're done. Now number 10. We're going to factor 8 plus 125 a cubed. We are going to use a new formula. It's called sum of cubes. We can factor a cubed plus b cubed as a plus b times a squared minus a times b plus b squared. That is the formula. That's it. Yeah, the squares are over on the right-hand side. Everything on the left-hand side is cubed. Alright. First thing I need to do is identify what is A and what is B. So I'm going to write this as son of a monkey. Wow, the brain stopped. That is 2 cubed plus 5a cubed. So then that means that this is A and that is B. Now I will plug A and B into my formula. So that's going to be 2 plus 5a times 2 squared, which is 4, minus 2 times 5a, which is 10a. Okay, I'm doing the 2 times 5. Plus b squared. B is 5a. What is 5a squared? 5a times 5a is 25a squared. And there it is. It's done.
Wait, how did you get the 2?
The 2, 8 cubed is 2. I took the cube root of 8. Okay. Hey, for number 12, it says sketch the graph of x cubed plus 7x squared plus 14x plus 8. Hey, you know what? If I'm taking this test, there's no 11, okay? 11 is cursed. Never speak of it. Oh. There is an 11. Dang it. Alright, forget it. And there's 2. That's true.
They are both correct. I get double up on me.
So for this one, we are going to use difference of cubes. Tells me that a cubed minus b cubed is a minus b. No. A squared is different. Plus ab plus b squared. They're a little different. So I'm going to write this as some cubes. So that's x cubed minus, and this is 3 cubed, right? So I'll plug that into the formula. Okay, so that's a, and this is b, which means that I can write this as x minus 3 times x squared plus 3 times x, which is 3x, plus 3 squared, which is 9, and we're done.
I had that 3.
What's your favorite fruit, Mr. Duncan?
For number 12, I'm going to get out my handy dandy calculator and graph these, okay? So I'll go to my y equals. Right, if you're being asked about your graph, you have a graphing calculator sitting in front of you, use it, right? Do it the easy way.
Right over one.
Yeah. Okay. So let's put this in our graphing calculator. All right. So it's gonna be x cubed plus 7x squared plus 14x plus 8, and we hit graph. Ooh, I was doing statistics before. How do we fix that? We're going to hit zoom, and we're going to choose 6, zoom standard. And hey, which one does that look like? C.
See, obviously.
All right.
Wait, how did
Yeah.
wait, you go back to the y equals okay, just got it.
Yeah, that's how it is. All right, let's get another one done. So, if I didn't have my graphing calculator, number 13 wouldn't be so bad to do. It says that we have negative x plus 3 times x plus 1 times x minus 4. That is f of x. Alright, hey, if I didn't have a calculator and I had this multiple choice, it would be easy to figure this out. I'm going to look at end behaviors. So look, this minus sign, right? So the leading coefficient is negative. What is the degree of this polynomial?
13 is
We're going to count these up. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 x's. That means the degree is 3. Right, it's a third degree polynomial. We know that all third degree polynomials with a negative leading coefficient start up here with very positive values and end over here with very negative values of y, right? So they look like that. So that means that A and B are out of the question. I know it says C, but let's forget it's C. The C on the top. All right, so now we need to figure out, hey, our zeros are at x equals negative 3, x equals negative 1, and at x equals 4, right?
yes.
Which one of these has zeros that match those? Which ones cross the x-axis at negative 3, negative 1, and 4?
D.
Just D, so the answer would be D. So that's how you would do that without a calculator.
No, see. Go to negative 3.
No, it goes through negative 4. All right, we got through topics A and B. We're going to do C and D tomorrow.